Out of the 5 targets that I visited this afternoon searching for this specific Black Widow action figure, I found one. I bought it, but when I opened it at a parking lot and examined the action figure, I returned it. So for a $30 action figure and the accessories that was included in that premium set, somehow the base body of the action figure, well, it was a new mold, but it felt really light and it felt somehow very cheap. So the accessories that were also included, I wasn't so impressed by it. But the really redeeming thing about that Black Widow set is going to be the 3 head units that is included. But out of the 3 head units, 2 had issues with regards to facial printing, because somehow the freckles on the face, there was just 2 visible red dots on 2 of the head units that it looked really terrible. The head unit with regards to the scalp, it really looked great, but the quality control issues with it was really horrible that I had to return it. So might as well take a look at the 2 other Black Widow action figures that I already have kit bashed for this channel. So let's take a look at them. Okay, so let me start by pointing out the most obvious thing about these 2 action figures: head swaps. So this head unit belonged to that body because this is going to be the Black Widow movie figure, the one that was released solely for the main character, Black Widow. Okay, so this head unit belonged to this body. It's going to be the motorcycle Black Widow, which you could actually find for a very reasonable price, $21, still with the motorbike and a alternate head unit, which is actually also good. But I already sold that head unit because a friend of mine wanted that head unit for his Black Widow custom figure. Okay, so let's take a look at the changes that both of these action figures already have undergone. Okay, so let's examine Black Widow number 1. So changes immediately. 1, alternate head unit, so head swap. 2, it's going to be the belt. This base body had a painted belt, and I took off the painted belt with the help of acetone. And the next change is going to be that Black Widow belt, which belongs to a Marvel Select 8-inch Black Widow figure, which I also sold. But I took off the belt for the use of this action figure. Now, the last changes was going to be the stingers, because the stingers are silver from actually this figure. And I have dual subcompact pistols for her. Okay, so instead of putting additional accessories like pouch, so I took off that pouch, and it now has just a very clean back. Anyway, she has stingers on her, so in case she runs out of ammunition for her pistols, she could rely on the stingers and load those stingers with the ammunition from her accessory belt. Okay, so very simple, clean Black Widow build. And the crowning glory on this action figure, it's going to be the head unit. Black Widow number 2. So once again, it's going to be a simple head swap. So this head unit, when you pair it with this body, actually it would really ride high, about 2 centimeters higher, making the neck of the base body longer. So what I did was to take out my drill and deepen the mounting hole on this head unit. Now it sits really lower, as close and as anatomically right to the rest of the action figure. Okay, so right head unit, and the fit of this action figure, I actually changed them. So this belongs to the Snake Eyes Origins Snake Eyes action figure, because this base body had white high heels on, which is a problem with regards to stability of the action figure, because if you don't put it on a action figure stand, it would love to really fall backwards or forwards, and it's going to be a domino effect if you pair it with other action figures in your display case. So I solved that as problem by changing the fit, and actually it provides contrast to how this action figure looks. Black shoes, black pistol belt, and black straps on the body, and a little bit of black on the SMG, the Banshee. Okay, so that belongs from Action Force Valorverse. And with regards to the pistol belt, very simple changes. It used to have a lower riding pistol on this section. I did not like that, and it had straps on, which would really interfere with articulation. So what I did was to cut off the straps, cut off the holsters for the Makarovs, and place them high on the pistol belt. I also added 2 mag pouches for the SMG and a small knife, which is glued on the back of the action figure. So this Black Widow action figure is ready to support her sister. So what a afternoon, found the action figure that I intended to purchase, but quality was really bad. So anyway, I still have 2 Black Widow action figures in my collection, and I could go on another toy hunt tomorrow, and I hope that I'm going to be lucky finding the figure that has no issues. So it's really a good practice when you buy an action figure, especially with closed packaging, that when you purchase it right there, after paying for it, you open it up and examine your purchase. So if there's going to be issues, you could immediately return them. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.